Is
Sorry about
any
that.
automated off-page technique for free or is it helpful? Uh, in general, anything that's automated in SEO, we stay away from. I mean,
Well,
that's
like bot automated,
yeah,
right?
that's what I mean. Sorry, and
Yeah.
because he's talking like about automated off-page SEO.
Especially off page. When we're talking backlinks,
Yeah.
you know,
So, the only thing I can think about that would think is okay for automating would be if I decided to make a programmatic SEO site and just went like full automation. It's like everything. It's just a machine like pump. It's like scraping and automatically posting all these thousands of small articles that are similar and that kind of thing. And I would just go full. Go sicko mode with the automation on that thing. But otherwise, if you're like building a normal website that you want to last for a long time, I would stay pretty far away from automated off-page SEO. Now, saying that, you can do automated off-page SEO. Uh, it's a very black hat thing. It's like the most black hat thing you can do. And when you start talking about automated off-page SEO, generally what you're talking about is essentially spam. A lot of it comes with like you see this like spam that'll pop up on these like .info sites or some weird TLD like that. Or a lot of times they use Web 2.0's Blogspot, of course, is a big one. Um, but yeah, instead of going these like super automated ways for building links, one place you can start if you don't really have a budget is actually brushed up this article not too long ago, and I think it's the best resource for getting like free backlinks on the internet. I really do.
he
Um,
doesn't think he knows it
so
is.
I
Okay,
just
if it comes from that website, sirlinksalot.co, you got the info you're looking for.
yeah. So check the
Don't
comments
forget to
there.
like, comment, subscribe.
And you can read over that article. And it just has a bunch of techniques you can use to get free backlinks. Some of them are a lot more consistent and a lot easier to do than others. Some are included on the list because you can technically get very good free backlinks doing them, but some of them you have to get like very lucky to do. Like so, for example, doing like very like bespoke outreach and like luckily landing like a guest post that you only have to write like a very good article for and don't actually have to pay for. You can actually get free links like that, but is it automated? It depends if you have the tools or not. And if you have the tools, you're paying, a good amount of money for these automation tools anyway. So probably not quite the kind of automation you're thinking about. Anyway, that article has a bunch of ways to get free backlinks on it. Definitely check that out. It's a good starting point. And yeah, my suggestion is just stay away from backlink automation, especially if you're kind of a beginner and you're asking this question, because you definitely get yourself in a lot of trouble. And you just, especially as a beginner, you like when you start doing stuff like this and you're like still like learning, and then like you mess up your site, and like so all this work you've done just goes down the drain, and you're like, well, is it the links or does that anything else suck? And you don't really understand like what's causing it to have problems and whatnot. It can just make a bigger mess for you and make it harder to learn and get better at SEO. Yeah, I'm done blabbing, Nick. Sorry, big rant. What do you think?
No,
I'm gonna
I
grab some
think,
water real quick. So you gotta
I
talk
mean,
for a
you
minute.
covered it. All right. I don't really have anything to say about this particular question that we haven't already hit. Yeah, like Chris said, especially automating off page. I guess there's a few things that you can get away with it. I'm not going to say it's not possible to get a little bit of juice out of something that's automated, especially like you talk about like getting your socials done. A lot of people use bots to set those up, Web 2.0 stuff like that. But one of the places you really want to look at when you're talking about automating backlinks, oftentimes it's the content itself, right? So spinning content used to be a big thing back in the day. That's where, it'd take a original article and AI would kind of just mix it up, jumble it up, change some words around, and you'd have this mix that didn't read too well, but it read well enough for crawlers. That's the kind of stuff that you really want to ignore if you are trying to automate big link blasts, through an avenue like Fiverr or something like that. But again, like Chris said, not recommended, but since he put me on the spot and told me I got to talk a little bit more, I'll break it down and say there are ways, to get stuff like that to work. And if, you've read my most recent case study, I explain in there how I strategically did use, links that are not the highest quality to mix them in and diversify my backlink profile further. But again, that's a more advanced technique, and it's not something I would
Spoiler,
advise
you don't do
somebody
much
doing.
of them. You just mix them in.
Yeah, you
But
mix them in.
Sahil, for the second part of your question, he says, I made backlinks the manual way, but still I'm not able to know the technique. Is there any list of off-page techniques? Yeah, we've got another article, types of backlinks or links a lot. Let me see. 1 second, I'll pull this up for you.
Pete says, be careful getting spammy backlinks yourself. I can vouch for Google penalties. You're going to get out of there, Pete. We're going to get you out of there.
Yeah, it's no joke, man. I don't think you guys maybe, or maybe you don't know the size of our company, but we handle the link building for quite a lot of websites. And, a lot of these websites we don't really have much to do with, and they order on our own, but we also have our managed link building program where we actually have a little bit more hands-on, and we actually poke around and see what's going on, and because we're actually taking care of the link building for them. And you really have no idea, like day in, day out, we see people come in applying to MLB that have tried to go the automation route, like all the time. And it's part of the reason why they eventually come to us, because they said, well, hey, I tried this stuff, I've failed. My site is going sideways or down hard. Okay, so I'm pretty sure.
So it's on you now.
So yeah, so here you go, Sir Links-a-Lot. Y'all try to fix it, and that's what we do. But yeah, I mean it's one-way ticket to Pretzel Town. Unless you're like a super advanced black hat guy, or like Nick
what
said,
does
kind
that
of do.
mean? I have literally never heard that, but I like it. There's
It's
something
where
about it that makes sense to me.
I can't remember what it was from. It might have been from C Lab on Cartoon Network.
Like wrestling?
And he said you bought yourself a one-way ticket to Pretzel Town. It's like this strong guy, and he wrestles them and bends them all up,
okay.
and
Yeah,
messes them all up, and
that's pretty cool.
they're in a mess.
I like that.
All right. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.